It's getting cracked up here by the camera. That's why there's that glow right there. Oh, I think maybe not. Let me see. Yeah, the crack of the camera or the crack of the phone screen, I should say, is starting to affect the functionality of the phone. What's up, guys? What's up, Ray? Go. We're gonna do 101 pumps because we can. Stock, what's up? Gilbo Baggins, I love it. Yep, that's right, Stock. Yeah, that was a great one. I think you said that a couple of nights ago, or last week, or some point in my life too. So funny. And brother, always nice to see someone live when you get done. Right on, brother. Great workout. I watched a lot of it, and then had to get out, kind of do a few things, and get ready for this, and talk to Ray and such. But yeah, right. It's always nice to know someone else is going to suffer too. So here we go, guys. New phones this weekend. Yeah, got to get a new phone. My screen busted on that windy day when I was out here, and the real it was like 40 to 60-mile-an-hour winds, blew my shit over, and busted my screen. Oh, I think I'll use these. I don't know. Sometimes I like to use them. Sometimes I don't. You know what? No. I think actually I'm not going to use them. Kelly Belly. Thank you, Kelly Belly. Welcome on in. Let's see what we can do. It should be a little bit of a break after the 5 pumps. Much love. Hey, it's Reaper's birthday tomorrow. Leo says burpees and chills. Going to be doing 424 counts for him. So is Pothead and Brian Lane. So is Reaper himself. I'm doing okay, Kelly. I'm doing okay. I'm here above ground. That's what counts. What's up, Leo? I was just talking about you. Hulk, what's up, brother? Boulder plunge, baby. Wait a minute. Can you? I can read backwards all of a sudden. That looked regular to me. What can I say? I smoked a fatty. Okay. We're gonna hit these 100. Oh, 1 pumps, and then we're gonna figure out what the fuck we're gonna do. Got a big decisions here to make. 69, Oscar. That's right. Leo saying what's up to Ray. Joe saying what's up to Dan Stock. Everybody saying what's up to each other. Reinhardt's Jack is in the house. What's up? Let's go. Guys, I'm considering doing the 420 tomorrow. I just don't know. I got a lot going on. So we'll see about that. But either way, happy birthday to the Reaper. Much respect to all. Thank you guys. Let's get a little bit of money. Every time I adjust it, maybe I stand back too far. Let's go. Let's go. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Buddha. Six. 7, 8, 9, Kevin, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's go, guys. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's get this money, guys. Let's go. 24, 25. Man, it feels good to be in some pants and a long sleeve shirt. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Is that oceans? 54. What up, guys? Buddha. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. Nintendo. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. Oscar. Dinner for two, baby. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. Let's go. Let's go. 79. Much love to you guys, man. 80. 81. 82. Shit. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. Reaper. 100. Hell, when the motherfucking grow on. Sham, brother. What's up? What's up, James Garden? Woo. Woo. Let's go. There it was. 100. Whew. 1 pump burpees. Leo. Thank you, brother. We're going to beat the likes in just a second. I was just going to show you. How's this? I got a big freaking decision to make here. It's kind of already been made in a sense. Wait. My doctor says my spine is close to fusing itself. And he's applying right now to do this surgery in my back. Could be done as soon as February or March, possibly. I don't know. I'm scared as fuck. They're gonna, I don't know. There's a bunch of crazy information about it, but basically, put in those metal parts on each side of my spine, and they're supposed to fuse into the bone. And in the middle will be that I don't know if it's silicone. It's not silicone, but some sort of disc in there that allow. I don't know if it shows you. They're gonna go through my front, between my pelvis and like my belly button, and place it all in. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know, guys. I really. Uh, Sorry about that. You guys still there? It's probably hard to understand how someone who might need spinal surgery can do burpees. Again, it's the same way I do anything else. It's the same way I beat myself in the shin or stay out in the cold. I just fucking decide I'm gonna do it. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's only so much of this shit I could take on my back. Bumblebee T, much love, T. How you doing? How's that chair been treating you? It's been a month or two now. Yeah, where's Shirley at? Gilbert gonna be looking like RoboCop. Believe that. I'm scared as hell though, but it's like, imagine the possibilities. It's hard for people to understand. Everyone has a bad back in a sense, and everyone aches. So it's not always easy to understand someone who's like, it does, you know what I mean? It's like, all night long, it hurts. When I take a shit, it hurts. When I sit down, it hurts. When I stand up, it fucking hurts. It's just crazy. So hopefully, as scary as it is, it's a possibility of, if you think I'm an animal now, you should see me with a good back. That's all I can fucking say. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Joe. Damn, the cold plunge is probably helping. It definitely helps, bro. It definitely helps when I go in the plunge. It helps my back. Reaper, brother. Thank you guys, man. See you in here. Yeah, saying what's up to Bumblebee. New wheelchair is good. Being adapted on Friday. Need a new joystick and change of cushion. Okay, and how's that joystick bend? Because some of them are nice, especially maybe the newer ones, control a bit better. But I remember, like, I had a friend that I used to take care of, this quadriplegic. I know you're not that, but need to use electric wheelchair. And the joystick was kind of touchy. Once you get used to it, it's fine. But yeah, wishing you the best, bro. Thank you, Leo. I really appreciate that. James says hi, Lewis. Dan says no getting away from it, right? What's happening with your back, Gilbert? I've just been, I was already referred to the surgeon. The surgeon says wants to do a disc replacement. My disc is gone, which we already knew, and it's getting close to where it's just going to fuse itself. So it might be a better time now to try a disc implant. If that doesn't work, they have to come and refix it and fuse it anyways. But it's nearly fused as it is, so I have, Dan. I have taken some anti-inflammatories. Sometimes that has helped or give a temporary relief. I've done that. I basically have done everything. I've done high hardcore, even more stronger than naproxen. I think Ray probably knows. Maybe it was just naproxen I took, but I've taken prescription and high strength anti-inflammatories and stuff. Sometimes with some success, but like it's those things you can't take all the time and everything, right? And everything else, and it's just like sometimes you get some relief, but yeah, fused spinal column isn't fun. That's why it's like I don't even know about this fucking thing, but at the same time, you guys only see me what you see me on camera, dude, and I don't. I don't even get up to take a crap sometimes. It's like my bag's hurting. It's just sleep all night. My sleep is ruined, and a lot of other things. It's just I don't want to complain about it per se, but so hopefully we'll see what it is. Fat dads, fat blunts, they definitely help. I smoked a fatty before I came out here. It's a mandatory. So there's ways. You work around it. Heat pads, ice packs, rollers, foam rollers, muscle hooks, roller balls, painkillers, massages. Haven't really messed with a chiropractor. I guess is the one thing I haven't done much. They kind of scare me. Oh, someone just said that too. Chiropractor massage help pain a lot. Okay, T. Yeah, Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I get nervous and I hear different results from people. Tens units, yeah. 10, those things are all definitely good things, but uh basically my disc has been jacked. I've been really been struggling from back pain since I was like in my late teens, early 20s. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, those are all great ideas. I appreciate them. The tens units is it's a good idea. Uh, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Especially having, see, I have multiple issues. Right, we're gonna take care of this one. The disc is gone, but I have other discs that are slowly degenerating, inflate bulge, and some arthritis and stuff. And I have each one of them. It's called like stacking or something, but each one of them is slipping over the other one. They have some name for it, but it's not in great shape. I ain't gonna get any better. I'm turning 50, and it's just the constant. And what happens? The instability fucks up all my other muscles. That's part of why I can't. It creates some nerve damage, and also it's like I may not be able to come back from all of the nerve damage. Not being able to squeeze my butt and my hamstring the right way. And then because I'm not using those muscles correctly, everything I do, like that's even like these harder workouts, it's cool, but it's almost it can be bad for me because I'm not using the right muscles as it is. I should be doing slow, relaxed, probably something really mind focusing, you know, something. But so when I already make shift for my muscles and stuff for my weak stuff, then that just creates imbalances and it kind of screws you up. And it creates muscle pain and other issues. So, but we'll see. Gilbert, you are okay with needles? I found acupuncture help. Yeah, actually. Yeah, most of all, taking some supplements, natural stuff like pain has helped me lots. Yeah. I'm actually getting a needle injection, not an acupuncture, but I'm getting a shot in the back on the 18th, so day after tomorrow. So, hopefully that'll work. If that can work or something and really give me a lasting situation, then, you know, we might not have to do the surgery. I don't know. But Gilbert, how about swimming or for fitness? And yeah, those are all good things for fitness. But for me, I guess it's just I'm just doing this because, quite frankly, I mean, I have a pool, all this stuff. I got to go there, have a pool. I don't have a pool, swimming, all this stuff. So it's like I'm not complaining. I'm down to just do these burpees and shit. Uh, it's at least got me moving, even if it is a little detrimental. I don't care, but we'll see. I'm gonna get the shot, and then I may switch to. That's what I've been kind of saying is that I didn't want to do program after this my needle shot because I want to do more physical therapy stuff and like like you're saying swimming. I might be able to find a way to get a pool or like gym membership somewhere or something. But anyways, yeah, I might go to something more physical therapy style after my shot. We'll see. But I just want to give you guys an update. Trendy, what's up, Trendy? Much love. Uh, I find keeping moving helps, but take one day at a time. Yeah, keeping moving. I should probably be doing more like walks, something. Quit working out for a while and time to get fixed. Yeah, yeah, Leo. I mean, like I said, I think it is just I don't know what I'll do. I feel like I definitely don't want to do a challenge. I don't want to do anything too crazy because I just want to heal up and I want to focus again like on stuff like this. It's boring. You don't want to see me live. I'll be squeezing my butt cheeks like this. It's like sucking in my core in a way and strengthening your inner abdominal cores, not your outer abs, but your inner. They call them your inner abs or something like that. So Leo, you kept pushing through last year when injured. Yeah, we'll see. It's like I'll just have to take it. I just gonna not do anything crazy. And again, I haven't. We're started filling this out to get the insurance approval for the surgery, but I can back out of it. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it. Yeah, yeah, my spine is a little more serious, man. So I'm definitely nervous as hell. Nervous as hell. But man, I see a. It's like Ray was saying. We got It could really be a freaking game changer for me. But Gilbert, just keep mobile and basic fitness. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Like I said, I think I'll do more of there's butt squeezes, ab stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff I do. They're kind of like a plank, but not a full plank. And then I lift my legs, try to start getting my butt going. Oh, cobras, and then I have to do this one where I offset, and then I do a cobra, and exercises like that, and then just like walking and stuff, mobile. So we'll see. But man, I appreciate it all, guys. Leisure walks with Ray. That does actually sound really good. We have a beautiful neighborhood here to walk into. Very true. I got degenerative spine and arthritis plus a neck and shoulder damage. Yeah. But you know how it is. We all got stuff going on. We just got to stay strong and keep rolling, keep pushing, right? Keep pushing on. If it don't kill us, it makes us stronger. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. But that's what it is. I just found out today. I've been fucking freaked out. I mean, I've been knowing and they've been talking about this, but when I got to them and they said, yeah, you should do this and proceeded forward. Yeah, freaking me out. Sham, brother, James, my man Gilbert. I drop you an email the next day or two. Okay, I'll check it out. Voos on the loose. What's up? So there it was, man. I feel pretty good about that. I hit those 101 pumps in about 10 minutes. Pretty decent. I think the fastest I've done is 8 minutes. That was a few months back, but yeah, I'll take that. 10 minutes or so, I think it was. So it's a disc issue. Yeah, it's a disc issue on my L5 S1. So I've got a few issues essentially, but most of my discs are basically healthy. They're starting to slump over each other. I've got a slow scoliosis, but even that's really not a big deal. But my disc L5 is really bad, and he's not the first person to tell me that it's basically going to fuse itself within the next probably few years. It's just going to fuse together. So it's like now's the time to deal with it. Otherwise, I'm going to have a fused spine, and it's like that's the outcome I'm scared of, anyways. If you need a back surgery, I'm worried if the disc don't work out, if they have to come fix it, that might mean a fused spine. But it's like my spine is already getting close to fused together as it is. So it'll bump me up. It might actually make me. It's going to make me a couple or not a couple inches, and amount taller. Probably not much, but I used to be 5'11", but I'm actually like 5.78 now because the disc is gone. But Goose, what? Wait, what are you doing? Let's hear you get shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get a shot in the back tomorrow, Voos. I'm gonna get it's an anti-inflammatory essentially steroid. I don't know if it's a steroid or what it is. They're gonna shoot it in my back and try to get some of the inflammation. Luckily, too. So I basically also the disc is like gone, but it's actually herniated. But luckily, it's all herniated at the front end. So there's this big sac I seen like this. You think of a herniated disc in the back. That's where it really jacks up your nerves. But this blew out the front, but still, then it's got all that stuff right, and then it says, "Oh crap, I've got this." It thinks it's like an infection. It thinks it's like a something. So it starts standing all the shit, starts growing extra bone, and then everything's grinding, and it's just all pissed off and inflamed. And that inflammation creates new shit that fucks all your shit up in scientific terms. Hydrocortisone, yeah, it's probably is. I know I've had some hydrocortisone shoulders in my injection, but they do use. I think I could be wrong. I thought they use a couple. There's a couple of types they use, but yeah, it's essentially that hydrocortisone injection. Yeah, probably is that exactly. Actually, on Thursday. Dan. I don't know. Like I said, I had it pretty young. I had a pretty bad injury on a trampoline when I was like 12, where I actually fell on my back and kind of bent backwards. But I mean, I felt fine after the next few days. Who knows? Kids heal. Um, I got jumped really bad when I was like 15, about 15 years old. I got jumped really bad and beat with bats and stuff. And a lot, heck, it was gnarly. Uh, and then I had, actually, I've been jumped a lot of times beyond that when I was an adult. And I've had some different injuries like that. And then one time I was chasing these guys that broke into our truck, and I slipped on an oil spot, and I went up like that, and I landed right on the back of my back on the edge of the curb. So I've had some different injuries, but I don't know that it's that or just degenerative or I don't know what, man. People do cope well with one fused vertebrae. It's when it's three or four or more that's restrictive. That's true, T. But the reason why I don't like the fuse stuff is because once you fuse one disc, every other disc is it gets jacked up. So eventually, everything kind of gets even worse quickly or more quickly because it's making up. Because this disc is restricted, it jacks up the move of all those discs. Yeah. See, I've had a hydrocone in my knee and hip. They hurt. Yeah, I've had one in my back before. It didn't work, but the guy didn't put it in the right place. And so he's been since retired. And the person I saw, not today, my surgeon, but a person at the pain clinic said a lot of people didn't like his shot. So he was supposed to do my S5, L5, S1, and then he did like my L2, L3 for some reason last minute. And I never understood that. And I didn't get any help. Just sit still, and I promise it helps. Oh, you know what, bro? Because it's my back, because they offer sedative, so they're gonna give me a sedative. Yeah, yeah. The hydrocortisones, the shots could be hit and miss, and the spine is hard. The spine is hard to gauge for everybody. Like it's not an easy thing to do because the pain can come, and you could have stuff. You could have like bulge disc and not have pain. You can have like all these things and not have pain. So it's really tricky sometimes to find out where the pain is actually coming from. But but everything we've done diagnostically shows that this is the way. So I've been in a lot of car wrecks. Good thing I was drunk and loose. Haha, right, Dan? Heaven's in the house. What's up? I can not catch up this chat, so I'm gonna try to hug. Says Heaven, thank you. Much love, Heaven. How are you tonight? Sham says, what's up, Heaven? The worst injections I had was a ring block, several needs in the toe and the end of the toe. Yikes, that sounds horrible. I had one in my knee, crazy painful, but it made me walk again. Yeah, I could see where the knee would be. Yikes. Shampoo says Heaven. Bumblebee says, hey, Heaven. Boo, so yeah, take sedative. Hulk says, Dan, I've done factory work for years, and that can take a toll on your body. Sister Heaven says Joe. Yeah, and that's just another thing, I guess. So I've always worked hard jobs and long hours, and I used to work a lot of like, 16, 18 hours, 24 hours. I worked a lot. A lot of people work, so it's like you can't just say, "Oh, because I worked hard." But I think a lot of it probably was too. I worked as a sound at a sound job, and it's like you're fucking lumping 200-pound speakers up scaffolding and shit, or sometimes we tie on a rope. You're doing like a lot of shit that isn't. Uh, you start tweaking and lifting heavy shit and doing weird shit. That could be an issue. Bad genes, that's what I say. I just got bad genes. Have you tried cortisone injection? Yeah, so there's cortisone and then which is a hydrocortisone. So yeah, I've had one injection, Dan, in my back before, but again, they put it in a weird. The guy last minute changed it, put a whole different part of the spine than what everything that we diagnosed and looked at. Now I'm getting in that spot finally again, and I lost my insurance after that. That's why I was going to follow up. And then, so I'm getting a shot on the 18th, Dan, on Thursday. Yeah, Dan, I'm gonna get a. I don't know if it's cortisone. Ray probably knows, or maybe she doesn't. I didn't ask him. Such a kook, I should have asked them what the hell they're injecting in my back, but I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, they're injecting something in my back. It's some kind of anti-inflammatory thing. Be careful of the anti-inflammatory. Ensure you eat before. Avoid the PP drugs if you can, as they impact absorption nutrients. Absolutely. T. Oak says, "Hey, Stock. I think a lot of it is the younger us do dumb stuff and force it to make an impression on the boss. Yeah, that could definitely be a part of it, Voos. And then if you want to like go beyond that, like I was basically homeless as a teenager, and then even as a young adult, I was homeless. So sometimes I slept out in the street, in the bushes, or stuff like that. But a lot I spent, especially there was a year or two, I slept on a couch most of the time, not always, but it's like right, you're getting be able to stay at my friend's house, and the couch is just a two-seat couch. So my I'd be bent like a pretzel, like sleeping on this thing. And I did years and years of fucked up sleeping on. I should have just slept on the floor; would have been better off. But there's a ton of stuff. It's definitely been a long road. It's been. People would be surprised if they knew all the different crazy hits I've took and stuff and all the stuff. It's definitely a road. But it is what it is. Jack, brother, appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. T, I was homeless since I was like 14, 15. I kind of there was a little couple of spots where I came back home in between like 14 and 18, and then I was a bit homeless after that as well and stuff. And it's cortisone. So yeah, I'm gonna get a cortisone shot. So yeah, and like I said, couch surfing, um, sleep. I used to sleep on the school roof. I used to sleep underneath my friend's bed. I had one friend I could sleep. I could sneak in at night after his parents fell asleep and sneak under his sleep under his bed, and then leave in the morning. And then I also used to sleep in the back of my homeboy's truck, which that motherfucker too. It's like he wouldn't wake us up. Me and my friend Ian Redhead that passed away. That's my friend. If you guys know about him or not, uh, we used to sleep in his truck sometimes. And we keep blankets back there. And if that motherfucker got up and went to school, uh he would never wake us up. We just wake up tumbling into the car, and like hopefully we hit a red light, which you almost never did because early morning jump out. But otherwise we get dragged all the way to the high school and pretty much have to walk back. But yeah, thank you, T. Much love to you. Hell yeah, I'm a survivor. Couch surfing, laugh out loud, done some carpet surfing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. A lot of us have been there, man. So much love to the trauma crew. But yeah, that's it. But anyways, that could possibly explain why my back's messed up. But again, bad genes, bad malnutrition, right? So I was alcoholic pretty much since I was 12, and so I never really ate well, and just drank a lot, drank. So I have to imagine just constant drinking, eating, like a lot. I would eat maybe a small Jack in the Box cheeseburger a day or something, and then just drink and drink and drink for years and years and years. So I think some of the bad nutrition might have had something to do with that. But Georges, what's up? Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate it. But hey, I'm feeling good. This is a possibility. It's scary. I can do it. I cannot do it. Hopefully I'll do it because it's rough. Danny, what's up, Danny? But we'll see. Appreciate you guys thinking about me, praying for me. Um, yeah, I'm nervous, but we'll see. And maybe the shot goes good on the 18th, guys. So we'll see. But much love to everybody. You're all survivors, man. We all know we all been through some shit, right? Oh yeah, thank you, Leo. That's it. Thinking vlog. Thank you. That's trending. Must be trending. Danny, what's up? But yeah, that's it. We're all survivors. We're all warriors. That's why we're here, right? Otherwise, we'd be in the ground. All right. Much love, guys. I'm gonna get my dinner. I'm gonna digest some of this crap in my head, and I'm gonna try to chill. Much love to you all, guys. I really appreciate you. Oh yeah. Peace.